Uh, Going to the Woffords show. Everybody go to the Woffords show. Back at the Chips O Bar, Shelly. Everybody welcome to the Woffords show. Welcome to the Woffords show. Everybody give us a thumbs up on keeping up with the Woffords. And you know, I was with a buddy of mine today. After I got off work, keeping it real with the Woffords. Uh. Just a second, guys. Okay. Keeping it real with the Woffords. And you know, he was trying to tell everybody, you know, I'm very well known here in Lexington, Kentucky. And well, a lot of cities here in Lexington. I mean in Kentucky. But anyway, you know, I've been known for my drug use. I've been known in jail. You know, some guards know me, police know me, yada yada yada. But you know, most people know me for my fighting ability, my fighting style, and my no bullshit approach to the fighting arts. And there's no, I can understand, you know, being someone who doesn't know me and seeing this 168-pound black guy with glasses and yada yada yada, Steve Urkel, yada yada yada, whatever, with you know, tattoos of Chinese swords on one arm and yin yang on the other arm and shuriken on one arm. Yeah, I can understand. But anyway, for the people who have felt my wrath before, big guys, strong guys, bad guys, but usually guilty guys. I don't just fight for no reason, and you shouldn't either. But anyway, we all have our downfalls. We all have things that have went bad in our life. We all have had things that have changed our life. At least we've all had broken hearts, or at least if you have, you know, if you haven't, then you shouldn't even be on my computer screen because that means you haven't graduated life yet. But anyway, the words that remain truest to me: life is a box of chocolates. But 2 days ago, we were given a good opportunity. And hell, you got opportunity to make more money. It all depends on your work ethic. So, with my work ethic, me and Shelly have made $100 extra this week. Yay! Way to go, Shelly. Way to go. Way to go, Shell. Woo, woo. But do you know when we came home from work, um, when we came home from work, we passed straight out. Tired, because I kicked some butt today at work. I did 6 rooms today. 6. And these ain't just bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, a little small kitchen, and a bathroom. And you know what? After I made my extra money, I went and helped Shelly so she could make extra money. Boo, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I went and helped my cousin so he can make extra money. Woo, woo. You have to be careful at the workplace. One of our employees got chemicals in his eye. You gotta be careful of that. And somebody's recording my page already. That's okay. I may start doing the same thing. Fell asleep. Then I woke up because I need to feed my dog. Everybody met Bully this morning. And seen how hyper he was. These knees are in incredible pain, guys. Hmm? What happens when you get over them? I reckon. Saturday, I got to train. I got to train some people in the park. Yeah, get it. Oh, so you're gonna eat it. So, a lot of our friends are very proud of us and can't wait for our success. Oh, that's one of the main reasons I got on here. I can't believe I forgot. Guys, me and Shelly are RV bound. 2 weeks. We are RV bound, guys. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? Hope you're okay. It's good to see you, by the way. Been working our butt off, Catherine. Been working our butt off. But the benefits are going to pay off. Because after this 3-month contract with the university, then we get more commercial and then some residentials to go on our business. Woffords, house cleaning, pet sitting. What is the name of it, Shelly?
I don't know.
Woffords, pet sitting, cleaning, and yeah, something like that. But anyway, we're on Google, Craigslist, Facebook. We're on everything, and it's an official business site. Official. It's official. So, and we've got 3 clients from that page. Yep. So the recommendations didn't do any good. Messing up my recommendations didn't do any good. Here's my dip, Shelly.
I have no idea where you put your dip. It
No,
was on the floor last time I seen.
it's not on the floor now. It's got to be in the bed.
Kind of in the middle of writing something. You always do that.
Well, I mean, I'm on the live video, Shelly, so I can't look.
I don't see it here in the bed anywhere. On the floor.
So, thank you. So anyway, life's journeys through the eyes of Charles and Shelley. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. And guess what? I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, buddy. Coming, guys. We're coming. Woffords are coming. And matter of fact, when we get our vehicle, guys, we are going on a road trip to visit most of you, as many of you as we can on one trip, and then we got to come back, and then we'll have to visit the rest on another trip. Well, that's the first stop we're going. Well, that's the first place we're going on the way. But but the exciting thing about that is we're going to record it live, guys. We're going to record this little venture live. So we're on the road trip. Y'all are going to be live with us. Live with Charles City. So we got to make sure we get unlimited. Unlimited. We can go anywhere, Sally. Which means that we have to get a company that that is national. We use like Verizon or something. Verizon has more bars, has more cell towers than any other phone company in America. So it's quite capable it's quite possible you won't lose signal on main roads anyway. You just don't want to take any wrong turn. Or get into any fucking wooded areas. Because I believe dearly. I believe truly in my fight. But you know what I heard about that? I heard about that, Sarah. Sarah Dugan's on here, Shelly. On YouTube.
Hey, Sarah.
Come to Michigan for some good weed. Max, we live in Kentucky, man. Come on now. I know you know about Kentucky, but anyway, we don't smoke weed no more. That's the only bad thing about it. I don't think technically I don't think nothing is wrong with marijuana, but we still don't do it. But we are in the marijuana state. Well, California is actually, but Kentucky is. Sarah, we worked our tail off today, and like I was telling Shelly, we made an extra $100 at work this week.
Yes.
We made an extra $100, and the week's not over with yet. We still got tomorrow, and then I got to do some work on the weekend. So let's see how that turns out.
Oh, I used to live in close to Kansas City when I was a kid.
Me and Shelly came through Kansas. It was the year before last. That was the last year.
The year before last, I think. It might have been last year. I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
we went to Kansas City.
St. Louis.
But I used to live outside of Kansas City when I was a kid.
What was the name of that street? We were on in St. Louis, Shelly.
Oh, I don't remember now.
Wow, crazy. But yeah, I finally got. Yeah, we went through Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas, because they're right next to each other, like over the.
Yeah, I think it was Missouri that we went to.
Yeah.
Because we were going to
Then we went through St.
Nebraska.
Louis. Yeah. So anyway,
My grandma lives close to Kansas City, Missouri.
because I used to be a criminal,
Wow.
Brian. I used to be a criminal. Used to be a drug addict criminal. Buy the book, you'll find out. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, worked our tail off today, and
I came home and knocked out.
we
I'm
both
back to bed.
we both fell out on the side of the bed,
Not even laying the right way.
and let me see your phone, Shelly.
I'm trying to find my tobacco.
Let me see your phone.
I don't know where my phone went. That's what I've been looking for. Because I'm looking at stuff on it. What I do with
You just had it over there. What's going on, Dion? Thank you, bro. I'll be watching your channel too. We got so many fakes or trolls on our page, man. It's hard to keep up with them all. But we can do a collab. If you want to, whenever you feel like you want to do it. See, people don't understand the aspects of martial arts. They think everything is uh, a spinning hook kick, or a high block. They don't understand the
what are you trying to get on?
keep on with the one. They don't understand the fundamentals of it.
No, go back.
Hold on a second, Brian. I'll show you right here in just a second. Show you right here in just a second. Show you right here in just a second. Show you right here in just a second.
Okay, turn that off.
How's that, Brian?
Huh? What happened?
They ain't gonna get a life because they thrive on people that they know that they can't. Then they know that they're on a keyboard. So as long as they're behind that keyboard, they feel safe. And the keyboard warriors. As long as they're behind the keyboard, they feel safe, Dion. And when none of them ever think about saying one word to you in your face or in public. Exactly. Martial arts has too many collars, too many forms, stuff that you're not going to be doing in a real fight. And like I was telling everybody the other day, you take martial arts for 30 years to learn how to beat somebody who don't know how to fight. What sense does that make? Then when if you get past the katas, you get past form straight to the strikes and things like that with no form, like another famous person, probably the most famous martial artist in the world, said, Bruce Lee. uh, Bruce Lee had to prove his art because people thought that him not having a form or not about having avocados was just totally ridiculous. They actually thought that. Oh yeah, I hid Brian from the channel. I can block him too.
Well, what happened? What did Brian do?
Brian, well, he's I hid him from the channel, so he can't. I can't see him. I don't know if they still can. But yeah, Bruce Lee actually, he developed that Jeet Kune Do. But so the techniques wouldn't be detected. So you go straight to what you needed to do without doing all the hias and the cat stances and you know. But when Bruce Lee had to prove his art, he beat the crap out of the guy, and a lot of people think that's the reason behind his death. Is because of that. Teaching Guai to the Gaiji. So I don't pay any attention to these clowns because they want to hide behind masks and say, Charles Robert, you have been targeted by yeah. No, little cut. 6-year-olds do that when they wear Darth Vader masks out running around the house and stuff like that. Nobody's intimidated by that. I'm not, because chances are you'll go. Each person will go on with their life and be just fine. Chances are, on the outside of this computer, they have no power, and they don't have any power on the computer. All they can do is leave a thumbs down. That's it. So, I mean, what can they do? Put my jail history out there. Put my uh, drug charges and stuff out there. My failing to go to court charges. Uh, say I'm a drug addict, or put Shelly's mug shots up there. Her drug charges. What? We don't do it anymore. So put them out there. We have a book coming out, for crying out loud, with all that in there. So please advertise us. Please do that. If anybody has any questions about it, read the book. Read the book. So, yeah. So now we're gonna do our thing and get on some talk shows, and then we're gonna continue to do our thing. Okay. We love you, Sarah.
Love you, Sarah.
So let me see your phone one more time, please. I got somebody else to hide from the channel. See, this is the best block that you can ever do in any type of martial art. This is a martial art that I'm good at too. This is called the troll block. And I mastered this block from the great master Tyree Sneed. So let's see, Geo something. Hey, Lisa Hip, how you doing?
Hey, Lisa Hip. I seen your relaxation thing video.
Yeah, she watched it.
Watching the replay out by the beach. Looks so relaxing. Mm. Which one is this hip on YouTube or Facebook?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, YouTube. I can say whatever I want to say to these clowns.
To the turtles, to the turtles. Yes, Sarah. She's on Facebook now. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Catherine.
See, I feel good now that I can hide these. Exactly. They have avatars. They don't have the balls to show their face. Exactly, Dion. Exactly. Yeah, you be my moderator. But Sarah came to Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, I just told you that. There you go, pushing on the keyboard thingy again.
Well, I have no choice unless you're gonna. So yeah,
Yeah, that was relaxing. I liked that, Lisa Hip.
I just don't understand. See, the Woffords have come from a rough background, and we've overcame tremendous odds: homelessness, drug addiction, jail, uh, poverty, all that. And we're about to go to the middle stage of our life where we actually, have things and are able to do things that are productive and actually have fun in our life. And then when the book comes out, we'll have a forever, income as long as the books are selling, which the trolls are helping us do. And I don't even have to pay them, so I thank them actually, Dion. So anyway, whenever you want to get together and do that martial arts collaboration, we can do that, because I'm actually a firm believer in your seafood style. So you don't need a lot of all this and all this just to do that. You don't need that. I mean, what is the purpose in all that? I mean, it's not getting you there any faster. It's not making the technique any harder. I mean, any easier, and it serves no purpose other than just being pretty. And my style is not meant to be pretty. It's meant to be productive. It's meant to be powerful.
All about simplicity.
Yeah. And it's meant to be productive. So let me get slide troll too. I mean slide slime.
I thought you already had him.
And did.
What do you do? Come back?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's it is what it is. It's just I'm not gonna sit there all day and try to wrestle with you and show who has the best round kick or the best spinning hook kick when I can take you out with a front kick to your face, or a liver shot, or a palm strike, And I also believe in using every part of the body as a weapon. Every part of your body is a weapon, just about. Uh, you know, uh, I seen your demonstration to where you were using your shoulder, you were using your both sides of your forearm, uh, your head, of course, fist, your knees. All those are weapons, and most people only use their fist. And if they have any other type of technique, they'll use their legs. But everything is a weapon. And if somebody were to come in and attack me now, I know what I can use to distract them so I can do something else. And people fear that. People don't understand that. Everything's not meant to kill. Some things are meant to maim or distract. If I pull out in my wallet and hand you my credit card, or pull my credit card out and I just slash you across the face, that's going to distract you because a lot of people flinch. So when they flinch, that gives me that split second to get in there and do whatever else I got to do. And most people don't understand that because they're, like I said, dumbasses. But some people just don't understand. They don't have to be dumbasses. A lot of them just don't understand. What true martial arts is. True martial arts doesn't mean that you're in the dojo for 4 or 5 hours for the last 30 years. That's not what a true martial artist is. A true martial artist learns to use their surroundings, learns to use their body, their entire body, knows the other person's entire body, and learns to utilize everything that can hurt them, everything that can hurt me. I'm focusing all of that on them because if it hurts me, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to hurt them. It'll be able to hurt them. Like if I don't want to get punched in my ribs, I know they don't want to get punched in their ribs. So yes, everything is just common sense. Human instinct is the base of martial arts. If somebody is wielding a knife and you flinch at it, you that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Because if you turn around and try to run and I got a knife and I'm a serious attacker, I'm going to chase you down and stab you in your back. So you need to close the distance, trap it, and take them down. That's what martial arts is. And yes, I love when people say my martial art is simple. Good. That means it's easy to learn. So a lot of people in the time of chaos, in the time of when something goes down, they panic. And what I teach people is not to panic. You don't panic, react, act. And you are more likely to survive when you act instead of react. Because most people, they react, their emotions, it, it just overfloods them. It overflows them. So learn to control your emotions, learn what to do in times when you're getting attacked by dogs or when you're getting attacked by people and your chances of survival just increase 50%. And then whatever happens is up to fate and it's up to you. It's not up to the crane, or it's not up to the Mr. Miyagi. It's not up to none of that. It's up to you and how you strike. So That's why a lot of people in my town, I'm well known for my fighting ability here in town, and in a few other places too. And a lot of people see, hey, this guy's glasses, 168 pounds, he's scrawny. I believe it's what I think. But they don't understand that weight doesn't always matter. Weight doesn't always make a difference if you know what you're doing. It just depends on if you know what you're doing or not. There's a big guy that I know that is stronger than me, and I can do something, even if he's fast, and I can do something. I can use my head to wait for him to strike or something like that and get around him and get behind him. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get behind him and I'm gonna try to choke him out, or I'm gonna try to take him out from behind. So it's really pretty simple. I mean, the trolls are right about that. It's really pretty simple. Uh, but they want to make martial arts this long, simplistic thing. I mean, you have to train. You have to. You always have to train your body for something. That way, you can get your muscle memory and your brain functioning, and your memory and things ready for those type of situations. But and that's where I come in, to train them to be aware and to train them to be effective in that situation. Now, am I training a UFC fighter? No. Am I training uh, people in katas and people to the expressions of the martial arts? No. I'm teaching you how to survive. I'm teaching you what to do in order to live, in order for your family to live. That's what I'm teaching. I do not teach martial arts. I teach self-defense. I teach people how to live. If a lot of people don't know uh, how to uh, how to avoid being kidnapped. A lot of people don't know how to manage themselves when they do get kidnapped, and that's what I teach. I've got several videos on how to evade attacks and kidnapping, anti-kidnapping, and things like that. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm about. A lot of people don't know if you're in the trunk and things like that. To try to dismantle the brake lights, so it's dangerous. But maybe a cop can pull you over for not having brake lights, or some a car run into you, and then there'll be an accident. And what happens when people are in accidents? Well, when people are in accidents, it's usually just fender benders. So what happens is you have to stop the car and you have to get out and you have to talk. So as soon as that happens, you start banging on the trunk. Maybe somebody hears you. Maybe a cop pulls the car over. That's what that is. Duct tape. When duct tape gets wet, it becomes loose. There was a lady that got kidnapped in Mexico, and she was duct taped. She licked the duct tape and got it wet where it would come loose, and she escaped her attacker. Man, if someone's tying you up, you you inflate your body to make it bigger, so it'll be loose. So you actually be tied up loosely. Better chance for you to get out. It's just common sense things, as the troll says, but things that they need to think about. when it happens. Yeah, I know. I seen the video. Really? You going to street beefs? To oh man, you got my attention now, Dion. Let me know whenever you go to street beefs. I love you guys because my battery's about to go dead on my phone. We love you guys. Make sure you check in with us tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. God bless y'all. But this, that's a good way for people over the internet to uh, to prove their who they are and to back up what they say. Because if you've got a troll trolling you, and if they've got the balls, that is, to show up at street beefs, then I gotta respect them. But if they don't have the balls to show up at street beefs, then they're just trolling your page. So my thing is, my thing is that these trolls on here, they don't have the balls to show up at street beefs. None of them. Not one. Not one single one. And that's why I don't pay attention to them, because I've challenged them so many times, and there's always an excuse. Oh, no, there won't be any method. There's no skill. Well, that should be something that you want to prove, then, right? You should want to prove that to all your haters, to all your hater friends, right? That's what I would think. See what that message is from Dion. That's what I would think. They would want to prove it to all their haters. But they never will, because they're living in fantasy world. They're living in a fantasy world. I don't know if you've seen this Sneed guy, or but he's my biggest hater. He talks so much trash, especially about black people, that I'm surprised that nobody from that area has rolled up on him. But he's not mentally there, though, I don't think, because anybody talk that much trash, it's got to be mentally ill.
You need to download the Zoom app. That's how you conduct the interview.
Oh, for street beef?
No, the interview with him. You need to download the Zoom app.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that stuff.
I'll look up the Zoom app.
All right.
You need to read this too. I don't know who this person is, but he gave you a heads up. You need to get rid of that Chris Hand person
Go
on
ahead.
Facebook.
Yeah. Get rid of them.
And then I got this fake Charlie Woodford page too.
So well, everybody knows that I do my videos live. You know, trolls, they do their best to destroy your life, but they only do what you allow them to do. And tell them I said I appreciate it. People making pages under my name, wanting to be me. Wanting to be Charles Walker. It's a good person to be. Good person to be. He's tough, energetic, won't back down.
How many accounts does this guy have? Hmm.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Well, that's funny. He stole your beautiful wife, Shelley. God, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I pray you find peace with whatever you do. Marshall autist. Marshall autistic. Autist. Autist. That's kind of fun. They don't look like you spotted, but not really. I think he meant to say Marshall autistic-ish, some shit like that. I fucking look like Forrest Gump, do I? Wait. Do I still look like Forrest Gump? I don't know. Someone said I look like Forrest Gump. I don't know. I don't know if they're talking. They don't know. Now you know how I feel. I guess so, bro. Now I know how you feel. He's corrupting your martial arts, buddy. System.
What are you doing? Are you on YouTube?
He knows nothing of my work.
Mhm.
Is that
I'm
what
also-
you
I'm
call
also,
your martial arts system the Woffords way? I mean, it's okay if you do. I won't poke at it. Lightly spotted. Funny, not really. Now you know how I feel.
Who's that?
You guys are just.
They're on American Dreams channel.
I hope I'm fucking helping somebody out there, man. I don't want you to come in here and think that this is fucking, well, I don't care if you come in here and think it's something. But, all joking aside, if y'all ask me a serious question about alcohol, narcotics, or haters, Reformation, or Anonymous, I'll quit playing around and I'll tell you. I'll answer your question. But you guys are fucking funny shit. All the in-between time, the buffering time. Oh, God. Olaf said funniest thing the other day. When I was doing my fucking little spew, my little skit in the truck about, we have won the war on cyber stalking, or cyberbullying, or cyber terrorism, whatever the fuck. Olaf said something like, does that include cyber sex? I couldn't keep my composure after seeing that, or does that include cyber sex? Yeah. I heard Big Charles Woodward was your ally, so I came here. All joking aside, what do you think of it? I don't know what that is, bro. Honestly, I don't know what harm it is. It probably just stands for something, but I don't know what it is.
I thought you
Some
knew
kind of
it.
like a weather type shit or SARS or shit.
So now he's talking bad about you too, huh?
He's reading comments,
Mm.
and that's what I'm doing is blocking
I gotta watch
people who are
that
making
phone
comments.
screens. I can live stream while I'm. Alright. Watch it. That way I fucking know if it's fucking buffering and shit. It's just easier for me to fucking know that I need to be talking for 30 minutes and don't fucking see me because I'm buffering. Wow, that was something. Harm reduction should make it easier for addicts to access their drugs. I don't know. Oh, okay. Like, make marijuana legal, make cocaine legal type of shit. So it's like,
You need to pay attention to the people on your screen.
Yeah, okay.
Who's on there? Is Dion
do
on
your
there?
shit. And
Don't think so. Don't think so.
doesn't society.
How much battery I got?
There's less murders and all that shit. Is that kind of what it is?
Okay,
Yes, man.
How much battery I got?
have to steal
70%. I'm almost done.
I don't know, bro. Maybe, it all depends. What kind of drug? What kind of drug? Like heart medicine, cancer medication,
Okay, I'm done.
like that, or like fucking narcotics. I don't know.
They love some Charles Wolf. But anyway, see, what I believe is if you're going to be serious about stopping hate, then you should be serious about it. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to put myself in something that somebody else is doing, because all I know is I control me and I don't control anybody else. So I want to ask them how to get on Street Beefs. I'm going, Street Beefs is run by felons, people with criminal records.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the fighters there have criminal records. So I guess I'd fit right in, huh? Probably wouldn't have to worry about being trolled about a record. But people just when people just talk to talk. They don't. Did you block Chris Mann?
Yeah.
And
Blocked about 3 or 4 of them that he did. Yeah.
so that was the one that I blocked last night that everybody said cool.
Mm-hmm. He's not cool. The group that he's in is a lot of trouble.
Exactly. And that's why I blocked him. But somebody said that
he said he don't want to see your page get shut down, so he's giving you a heads up.
So, and when I blocked him, a friend of ours was the one who said that he's okay, and that's why I unblocked him. If you remember.
Yeah, good.
But I think it's time for me to end this live because I got things I got to do tonight. And I'm about to watch some shark videos, study my sharks, and continue on with my life and my wife. And God bless. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, and we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Very strange.
What's that?
Love it.
Yes.
I'm about to make a fake account for all
There's
that.
a Chris Mann's or Crispy Hans. Did we back on the
Han.
Hmm?
Chris D. Han.
that's the one making the fake page?
So that's the one that has is in a group that is no good. Shut down. He posts his
PayPal.
PayPal on everything that he does.
It's somebody else on that live. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But
And Charles Woffords, he's got all supposedly all the criminal in that you're sex offender and all this and that on that page. Which isn't even true. You need to get over that. Move on to some truth in your life.
I can't get this to start.
Turn it off. Turn it back on. Clicking that button the whole time is not gonna help.